Welcome Virgo to your August New Moon reading. This August the 23rd, the new moon rises at 0 degrees Virgo, bringing the perfect moment for grounded, soul-aligned, fresh start. This isn't just any new moon. With its powerful square to Uranus in Gemini, it's here to shake up your routines, clear out what no longer serves, and open the door to inspired, practical change. If you've been feeling the call to realign your path, this is your cosmic green light. Virgo, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with psychic abilities, and I am just going to get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what psychic abilities is all about for Virgo. And we have Queen of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. Now Virgo, when psychic abilities comes up, it tells us that over this new moon period, your third eye chakra is activated. So all your abilities in terms of heightened intuition, premonitions, gut feelings, getting downloads in your dreams are very heightened. And this makes perfect sense because we see you coming through under this message as Queen of Wands. It doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, it's the energy of Queen of Wands I'm speaking about. So we know that working with spirit over this period, my dear Virgos, is going to be in your favor. You're going to know how to move, where to move, and what is the right thing for you to do. Now this energy is particularly going to come into play in an area depicted by Ten of Swords, which tells me that some of my Virgos in the recent past might have experienced this energy of man or woman down, being blindsided, stabbed in the back, somebody betraying you, lying to you, somebody gaslighting you, losing a job, my dear Virgos, having to move out of a home you love. This is really not an easy energy. But as you can see, we've got the light coming back up here, pushing back the darkness. So we know that this energy is about to release for you. Now what I'm picking up here is that over this new moon period, you are going to get more insight into what actually happened here. I think there's more here than meets the eye. And I feel that many of you already have a feeling about it. It's as though, say, you were fired unexpectedly from your job and you can't figure out why. Because as far as you know, you were happy in your job, your boss was satisfied with everything was going well, and then one day you were just called in and fired. So it niggles at you because it doesn't make sense. But of course, being fired left you in Ten of Swords. What I am seeing is that over this new moon period, you will get deeper insight as to what happened. It could be, my dear Virgos, that you find out that something was going on in the company, or that your boss was about to be fired, or that the company is in trouble. But this feeling that you had, that it wasn't right, that something's not sitting well with you, is spot on. So please do not ignore your psychic abilities and the energy of working with spirit over this time. Virgo, this could have been anything. You could have had a friend all of a sudden ghost you. They don't return your calls, they don't want to know you, and you have no idea why. But obviously, with your psychic abilities up, you know there's more to the story. Somebody doesn't just wake up one day and decide, that's it, I'm cutting this person out. So you have this real, deep, intrinsic feeling of, there's more here. You will find out over this time perhaps that maybe somebody socially was bad-mouthing you or gossiping about you that made this particular friend ghost you, but you will get your answer. You will get finality. And with Six of Wands here, what I do see for you, Virgo, No matter what 10 of Swords was for you, you're going to be able to close it down. Finish it. It's over. And you now move on in a position of strength. You know the truth. You know who you are. You know where you stand. And you can leave this episode behind. So please take it where it might resonate with you. Now let us move on and see what Never-Ending Story is all about, and I will just get your clarifiers. So we just want to see now what Never-Ending Story is for Virgo, please. And we've got King of Swords, the Empress, and the Chariot. Now, my dear Virgos, when Never-Ending Story comes about, it just tells us that there is something that keeps repeating in your life that is wearing you down. As you can see, our little fairy there is quite fatigued. And this is just because there is a cycle that needs to be broken. Now, I do believe whatever this is involves somebody that is coming through here presenting as King of Swords. This could be a masculine or feminine. It's the energy of King of Swords I'm speaking about. Now, King of Swords is a very mentally based person. So they are very logical, analytical, and they're strategic in their thinking and planning. This is not a highly emotional person. Now, of course, King of Swords could be anybody in your life. This could be your significant other. And you, my dear Virgos, could be a very affectionate, loving person, and your partner could be somebody who could seem to be quite cold. And it's very hard for you because you like to hold hands when you go out, and you like a little peck on the cheek now and then, and they, being King of Swords, think that's not appropriate. And it's hard for you because that's not who you are. And so every time you go out, you've got this feeling of, oh my gosh, it's not right for me. It doesn't feel natural. I want to hold hands. I want to be affectionate. And my partner's being quite cold. This, my dear Virgos, could be your boss, who once again is a very analytical, straightforward person. And there is no engaging with you. There's no chit-chat. There's no talking. They come in the morning. They tell you exactly what to do. And that's the end of the story. There's no interaction. And it's very hard for you. It leaves you feeling quite empty and isolated. And when you do approach them, they're just matter of fact and quite cold. And so you go round and round thinking, should I stay? Should I go? Is this the right boss for me? Now, what I am seeing is that over this new moon period, my dear Virgos, with the Empress coming through here, you are going to make a move with regards to whatever this is that places you in a far better position. You understand exactly what you need. And if you need something more loving and giving and warm, you're going to make a move to get it. Or, my dear Virgos, there is another option here. You might even address this with King of Swords. So, for example, if this is your significant other, you might even want to speak to them about it and let them know how you're feeling, just to give them the opportunity to meet you halfway. Whatever it is, I do see movement forward, and it's strong, powerful, successful movement. So I see you taking action. I see you speaking up for yourself, telling whoever King of Swords is what's going on, and placing yourself in the energy of the Empress, which tells me you take yourself out of that position, feeling like that, into feeling as though you're now where you're meant to be. You feel good, you feel content, you feel valued, you feel appreciated. So, my dear Virgos, how you manage it, of course, is up to you. But I do see you making big dramatic steps forward and placing yourself in the best possible environment. Right, now let us move on and see what you're very close to achieving your goal is all about, our gibbous moon energy. So we want to see now what this is all about for Virgo, please. And you've got 3 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. Virgo, this is very positive. Now, of course, this gibbous moon energy could relate to our never-ending story and psychic abilities, or this could be something completely different. But it is where, Virgo, you have been carrying a real heavy burden, something that has been weighing you down, and I feel this has been going on for some time, Virgo, really pushing through to get to where you're going. So the wonderful message is you're very close to achieving your goal. This young man is heading home. As you can see, the distance is not far. I do feel for many of my Virgos, this is coming to an end very soon. 10 is a completion number. And then, with 3 of Cups and 4 of Wands coming through here, Virgo, I see you celebrating. We have the celebration coming through in 3 of Cups, and we have the celebration coming through in 4 of Wands. Somewhere, somehow, over this new moon period, you're going to feel this ending. You're going to feel like you've reached your goal. You've achieved something significant, something that's going to impact your life in the most wonderful way. It has you rejoicing, calling in the soul tribe, getting out there and really marking the occasion. And with our 1111 symbol coming through in our 4 of Wands card, your vibration now rises. And when your vibration rises, my dear Virgos, you are able to draw all the good and wonderful things that life has to offer into your life. So, my dear Virgos, if you have been struggling in a relationship, struggling with your health, with your family, with your friends, with your significant other, and you've really done everything you can, and you persevered and you didn't give up, please know that very shortly you're going to be in the energy of rejoicing, celebrating, and feeling so good about yourself. This is going to be a good period for you. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most meaningful new moon period, and I am sending you all so much love.